When you walk into a grocery store to buy meat, you can easily get beef, chicken, or pork, but have you ever seen lion meat, tiger meat, or wolf meat on the shelves? Why have these carnivores never appeared on our dinner plates? Think about it carefully. Carnivores are muscular with firm and chewy meat, which should be a source of high-quality protein. Is it because they are too fierce for humans to catch? Or is their meat toxic and inedible? Today we will uncover this mystery step by step, and the final truth will definitely surprise you. First, let's rule out the first intuitive guess. Are carnivores too dangerous for humans to hunt? Looking at human history, early humans could hunt giant beasts like mammoths and saber-toothed tigers with just simple stone tools. These creatures are far more ferocious than modern lions and wolves. If humans could take down giant beasts, hunting small and medium-sized carnivores would naturally not be a problem. So, too ferocious is definitely not the real reason. Then let's look at the second guess. Is the meat of carnivores toxic? Take wolves as an example. There is no scientific evidence that wolf meat is inherently toxic. In some extreme survival situations in history, people have survived by eating wolf meat without dying from poisoning. The meat of lions and tigers is the same, which does not contain natural toxins in essence. So the claim of being toxic is also a wrong assumption. Since it's not hard to hunt and the meat is not toxic, why have humans never made carnivores regular food? This has to start with the laws of nature. First, let's talk about the energy pyramid in the food chain. You should have learned in biology class that energy is transferred from the bottom to the top of the food chain. And a lot of energy is lost at each transfer. Usually, only about 10% of the energy can be transferred to the next level. Let's do a simple calculation. A herbivore like a cow needs to eat 100 kilograms of grass to gain 10 kilograms of meat, while a carnivore like a lion needs to eat 10 kilograms of beef to gain 1 kilogram of meat. For humans, eating herbivores directly, investing 100 kilograms of grass can get 10 kilograms of meat, but if we want to eat carnivores, we have to first raise a lot of herbivores to feed them and finally only get 1 kilogram of meat, which is a huge waste of energy. Early humans lived in an environment with extremely scarce food, and every bit of energy was crucial to survival. Eating herbivores directly is the most efficient way to obtain energy. This is not a subjective choice, but a survival strategy formed by natural selection. But this is only part of the puzzle. There is another more important reason why humans stay away from carnivore meat. This key reason is bioaccumulation, a natural phenomenon that seriously affects human health. There are many harmful substances in nature, such as heavy metals and polychlorinated biphenyls, which are difficult to decompose in organisms when herbivores eat plants. They absorb a small amount of such harmful substances. While carnivores eat herbivores, these harmful substances will continue to accumulate in their bodies. The higher the position in the food chain, the higher the concentration of harmful substances in the body. Take mercury, a common heavy metal pollutant, for example. Small fish that eat plankton will have a small amount of mercury in their bodies. Large fish that eat small fish will accumulate more mercury in their bodies, while animals like lions and wolves that eat carnivorous large fish will have extremely high levels of mercury in their bodies. If humans eat carnivores for a long time, these harmful substances will continue to accumulate in the body, seriously damaging multiple organs such as the nervous system and reproductive system. You may ask here, some small carnivores, such as weasels and ferrets, are not very high in the food chain, so why no one eats them? This has to do with the physical characteristics of carnivores. To adapt to hunting, their digestive systems are extremely strong, which can quickly decompose animal protein, but their meat also has characteristics because of this: high fat, high cholesterol, and very tight muscle fibers. Compared with herbivore meat, carnivore meat is hard, chewy, and not easy to digest. Early humans did not have advanced cooking tools. It took a lot of time and energy to cook carnivore meat until it was cooked and soft. Herbivore meat is more tender, easier to cook, and more suitable for the human digestive system. Over time, humans have evolved to be more adapted to eating herbivore meat, and carnivore meat is naturally excluded from the regular diet. Now let's summarize the clues. It's not that carnivores are too ferocious, nor that their meat is toxic. The real reasons are hidden in the laws of nature and human evolution, but don't worry. We haven't reached the final truth yet. The most critical factor that makes humans never regard carnivores as food is closely related to the stability of the ecosystem and human survival. Carnivores are at the top of the food chain and shoulder the key role of regulating the number of herbivores. If humans hunt a large number of carnivores for food, the number of herbivores will skyrocket. Too many herbivores will overgraze plants, leading to the degradation of grasslands and forests and the reduction of plant resources, which will ultimately seriously affect human survival. Early humans may not have understood the concept of the ecosystem, but through long-term survival practice, they unconsciously reached a balance with nature, choosing to hunt herbivores that are more abundant and have lower energy consumption, and not touching carnivores that are crucial to the balance of nature. So you see, the fact that carnivores rarely appear on human menus is not caused by a single factor, but the result of the combined effect of energy efficiency, human health, digestive adaptation, and ecological stability. It's not that we can't eat them, but nature and evolution have long told us this is the most rational and sustainable survival choice. Maybe next time you see carnivores in a documentary, you will understand why they are not on our dinner plates. This is not a coincidence, but the wisdom of nature and human evolution. If you want to know more about the secrets of the food chain and human diet evolution, don't forget to like and follow. See you in the next video.